Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here. Wait, hold on a second. Internet's busiest music nerd, and we're doing another one of our vinyl videos, going through my vinyl collection in alphabetical order, 10 minutes, unedited, raw, truck drives by, someone dies, I vomit on myself. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're in the J's now. Almost there, almost to the end. And the thing is, simultaneously while I am going... Simultaneously while I am going through my record collection with you guys, I am also buying records and just procuring records in some places, and you know, so we're gonna have more records to go through after I'm done with this series. Maybe once a month I'll do like a video saying, hey, here's some records I got this month, or you know, here's some records that I picked up that I think are worth sharing with you guys, to go to the collection. Left off here, Joy Division. This is a 12-inch single of the track Transmission. A friend of mine gave this to me. He had an extra copy. It's in great condition on Factory Records. He wanted me to make sure to tell you guys that it is original issue of this record, Transmission, on the A side, and on the B side, Novelty on the B side. This is the only Joy Division I have on vinyl. Every other thing Joy Division related that I own is on CD, which unfortunately is the case for a lot of bands in this collection and not in this collection. All right, next we have King Khan and the Shrines. What is? I mean, this is, if you're new to King Khan and the Shrines, this is a double LP. I hate it when they have double LPs like in sleeves like that, just sort of like in the one thing. Do a gatefold, man. Not to be rough on the record, but it is a good thick pressing, which I'm happy about. And it sounds good, even though the record itself is pretty, it has a pretty kind of grainy quality to the audio. If you're unfamiliar with King Khan and the Shrines, they are a Canadian act. They have like this punked out take on soul music that's just really energetic, really fun. Caught them live once. I mean, great live show, lots of energy, lots of laughs. When did this come out? 2009? Gotta make sure. Pretty sure it was 2009. Yeah, 2009. King Khan and Barbecue Show, Invisible Girl. This is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorite LPs of this year when it dropped. Really kind of fun, raunchy garage rock LP. In the Red Records. In the Red Records. I like that record. It's fun. It's a fun album. You know, nothing incredibly groundbreaking, but very fun. My two Kraftwerk LPs, Trans-Europe Express and Radioactivity. Radioactivity, maybe not one of the most celebrated albums, but I like it. Someone named Gilbert owned this before me. Gilbert. But anyway, I mean, great tunes on this. I mean, I think Kraftwerk put some of their best tunes on this record, but this, I mean, Trans-Europe Express, if you're looking for old school, just experimental, groundbreaking electronic music. I mean, electronic music at some of its roots. This is, you know, where you want to go. It's very cold. It's very calculated. There's not much else I could say about it outside of that, you know, that would sort of get you ready to listen to an album like this. You know, if you're going to get into this record or just Kraftwerk in general, expect something cold. Expect something robotic, calculated. I mean, yeah, there are elements of fun to their music. You know, check out the album, not the album, but check out the track Pocket Calculator, for example. I mean, meant to be a poppy track, but still, you know, electronic music, when they were making it, is not as lush or as hard-hitting as electronic music today. So, you know, expect. Led Zeppelin. You know, got some Led Zeppelin classics on here. I've been meaning to get more Led Zeppelin on vinyl, but I never have. You know, and of course I need to refresh my memory. I know Black Dog is on this LP, which is a song I enjoy quite a bit. Rock and Roll, The Battle of Evermore, Stairway to Heaven, duh. Man, I obviously have not put this on in a while, but, you know, still Led Zeppelin 4. Sweet, sweet gatefold. I do like my gatefolds. Went to a record store. I saw a copy of Led Zeppelin's, I believe it was, but it wasn't in the best condition. This record is an album that, you know, it's a little kitschy, it's a little gimmicky. I've seen some horrible reviews for it, but I like it. Jeffrey Lewis, 12 crass songs, New York anti-folk singer-songwriter Jeffrey Lewis covering a bunch of songs from the seminal punk band known as Crass. Jeffrey Lewis is also a cartoonist, and of course his drawing abilities and his abilities to, you know, pull together narratives with comics have come together in this, you know, insert that comes with the record. There's actually kind of a story in here as to how he came upon the music of Crass and how it kind of blew him away. And if you are familiar with Crass and are interested in, you know, such a full-length album, you know, songs on here that I think are particularly good: Systematic Death, It Ain't a Trick, no, It Ain't Thick, It's Just a Trick, as well as Band from the Roxy, Do They Owe Us a Living? They do a cover on here as well, Punk is Dead. Quite a few great covers on there. You know, it's a fun album for me. All right. Loma Prieta, man. Reviewed this album earlier this year. I mean, if you're looking for some power violence, scrams, screamo shiz, this is heavy, hard-hitting, and I don't want to say mind-blowing, but it's certainly abrasive and is going to, you know, take your ability to hear things down a few notches. It's going to just destroy your eardrums. I love the raised lettering on the back of this, and on the front too, with the name. And this comes in a, well, this actually has a sweet little insert with it, I believe. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, this poster, this Death Wish poster, kind of printed on like newspaper, quality paper. Insert with some lyrics, I believe. That's what it looks like. Yeah, credits. And, oh yeah, I forgot. Black sleeve, man. Black sleeve, but sweet white vinyl with some streakiness on there. Some subtle streakage, you know, not dirt, something that's in the pressing itself. I do like white. No, there's an even brighter streak right there. White is cool. I do like white, but, you know, if you're gonna go streaky, maybe some bolder, more obvious colors or something. Just saying. Still good packaging. Still a good package. Lone Galaxy Garden. Reviewed this earlier this year. Very colorful and fun electronic music. Double album. Nice pressing on this from R&S Records. I love the black sleeves. Again, still no gatefold on this, but I mean, clean record pressing on this thing. These guys did a great job. Although, is this record that long? I don't know if it needed to be a double LP, but I mean, you know, I suppose it helps if you're trying to DJ it and stuff, which I'm sure they would love people to do. But I just like listening to it at home. That's my bag. Madvillain. You guys know I already own this. It's been in the background on numerous videos of mine. Double LP, not gatefold, unfortunately. Thick pressing. But taking good care of it. Love it. Mad Lib's on the back. Hey man, I'm hammering out some beats here. Boop, boop, ba doop, boop, ba doop. That's basically how the whole thing went. If you're looking for some good alternative experimental hip-hop with a creative flair, look up this album. That's all I'm going to say about it. Doom and Madlib, Madvillain. An album that I think is also pretty creative, strange, and eccentric. Matmos Supreme Balloon, the only Matmos album I own on vinyl. These guys, of course, have other records that are maybe more worth your time, but this is a personal favorite of mine. Not only is the packaging stellar on this LP, I mean, I love this image, which, if I remember correctly, is like some kind of drawn adaptation of like some kind of digital, colorful, computer-generated image of the sound or like the music on this album or something. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I do love the packaging for this record. Again, I mean, just stellar front cover. Love them gatefolds. Matador put together some nice packaging for this record. Oh, time to cut it. We can finish this. We'll finish this. A, B, and C and D side on this. Not anything too amazing about the printing of the records other than that they are thick. You know, nice thick record. Oh! Although I do believe I think the vinyl version of this track comes with an extra song or two, if I'm not mistaken. So if you are looking into this album, be aware of that. But basically what makes this album different than other Matmos LPs is that the electronic music duo usually sticks to samples to kind of bring their songs together, just make them come to life. And this record features no samples whatsoever. You know, it's just synthesizers or just synthesized computer-generated sounds, which of course does not sound like, you know, anything that has never been done before, but the way they do it, I mean, they try to get sounds that feel and actually, you know, have timbres as if they were being sampled or if they came from some kind of natural source, but instead it's just all synthetic, and they have some pretty interesting electronic instruments on this LP and some pretty strange synthesizer sounds as well, despite the fact that there are plenty of synthesizer-based records out there in existence. This one is certainly a unique one. That is this vinyl video. We are going to, you know, continue from there in the next one. Yeah, thanks for being awesome. Anthony Fantano, vinyl.